It wasn't until I had children of my own that I understood the story of the prodigal son. We are the ambassadors of Christianity. Some events brought me closer to God and others further away. But trust and believe everything happens for a reason when you're searching for your identity in Christ. Pay attention. This is how life works. Concepts are developed in the mind. Once conceptualized, a person battles with whether or not the goal is attainable. We are our own worst enemies when it comes to senseless limitations. This means that the reason mile 22 is so difficult during a marathon is because we've heard someone else say, "Oh, that's where the body breaks down, hits the wall, and torture begins." After the successful completion of the 4-state challenge, which was a hike of 43 miles in 19 hours, I knew that I could do more, especially in the forgiving terrain of the PCT. Now, in all fairness, this hike wasn't planned. I really was just looking forward to ice cream in the next town, Agua Dulce. Ice cream was one of my favorite treats on the PCT, especially in Southern California in June. I considered the rations that I had left to get me there, and I had decided that I wasn't going to stop until I got some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It was like out of a scene from the movie Forrest Gump. I would catch up with the hikers who were a quarter day ahead of me, and then a half a day ahead of me, and so on. Each time we sat down, alluring one of them, one by one, to the simplicity of my plan. Eat ice cream today. Before I knew it, at least 10 of us were on the move towards Agua Dulce. First 20 miles lapsed, then 30, and then to my surprise, 40. I said this because my mind had played the cruel trick on me of making my body begin to fail at mile 40 of the 4-state challenge. And on this day, I felt unburdened at 40. After checking the map, to walk into town only 0.6 miles off of the trail would land me square in Agua Dulce proper and give me a grand total mileage of 52 miles. If we had enough left in the gas tank, that is. With the rations I had left to get there, I decided I wasn't going to stop until I got some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I would say this task took the entirety of the 24 hours to complete, but the real challenge hadn't even begun yet. As we crested a ridge above a salt plain that, to our amazement, had motorhomes as far as the eye could see spread across it, it was Memorial Day. We took a group vote to go down and to see if we could supply up on a few choice items. The first RV that we came upon welcomed us in, or rather around a flat-out front of their RV, and offered us a beer. After a few sips, I began to regret my decision. Those who chose to have a beer along with me soon began to nudge my shoulder. "Let's get going, my legs are tightening up," Canuck said with desperation in his eyes. I was proud that he served as a voice of reason for me. It was 3 a.m. at this point. The RVers must have thought we were crazy to have hiked a double marathon through the desert, sat down, had a beer, a hot dog or two, and then got up at 3 a.m. to press on. We made it to a cave on the edge of town at Agua Dulce. We only had to wait an hour for the store to open. This is the stuff Legends is made of, my friends. Those who bear witness to what they perceive as impossible would then have the image of what you saw and make it possible. God willing, and with the emboldenment of heart and the denial of your pain forever lingering in the mind, waiting for the moment that your story can be told. If you seek out to become a master of yourself, it begins in your mind. Deny suffering of the body, and the self becomes victorious. This is how you become a legend. P.S. It was the best ice cream that I ever ate.